Oh, now these motherfuckers ain't got questions. You want to start off?
Sure. Have you watched any of the All Access stuff?
Oh, yeah, you already know. Huh?
Have you watched any of the All Access stuff? I thought that clip of you as a 12-year-old on the news was really interesting. Have you thought back to those early days much? Kind of reflected on that?
Yeah, that's some good shit. It's crazy you say that because when I was doing that interview, I was with him. We was doing that interview together as kids, and now we right back here. So, yeah, that was a hell of an interview.
When you guys were both that young, did you ever expect to be at this level together all these years later?
We always used to talk about it, but when we hear it now, it's just a surreal moment.
Hey, what was Adrien like when he was at What do you remember most about kind of the first time you met Adrien as kids?
But him and his twin brother was a problem, you know, like his name, Adrien the Problem Broner'S. Coming to gym, they always made noise. I always was, playing around. My coach used to always smack them around, try to make sure they make sure they was doing what they were supposed to do. But when it was time to fight, we did what we did best because we was always fighting in the hood, So it went from fighting in the hood to fighting in the ring.
He referred to you as his older brother. Did you look out for him back then?
Yeah,
were you looking out for him, making sure?
We looked out for each other, pushed each other, always fed off each other, and it was just something we always did when we was coming up. Even if the coaches probably weren't in the gym at the time, we already knew what we had to do to get each other ready. Because we used to spar one time, but see, I'm the only one that never grow, so everybody got bigger than me, so I just, had to stay in my lane, do my thing, but, they outgrew me, so everything's everything, though. We ready to get these titles. That's what we ready to do.
Damn right.
Adrien, this is the grand arrival. You've had your training camp, everything's done. Is this what you thought it would be? Like the way fight week for the biggest fight pay-per-view?
I'm so focused, man. I don't even feel this shit. I'm just like, shit. It's regular to me. It's regular to me. I mean, I've been through it before. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the first time that I've done my arrivals. This is just the first time I'm the main event doing the arrival, and I've done this before, and it ain't shit.
When I talked to Freddie Roach last week, he brought up that there was a point like 4 years ago where you stopped by his gym and talked to like Robert Shapiro, and Robert Shapiro was maybe trying to push for Freddie to train you. Was that ever a serious possibility, or was that not really a serious possibility?
I don't even remember that.
I remember when he went up in that gym, he crushed a couple fighters in there.
Yeah,
I remember that for a fact.
I stopped Linares and some other dude. Yeah, I kicked their ass.
You went up to Wild Card and just whooped some ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like a HBO type of special on Olympians at the time when Freddie was working with the Olympians, and I was one of the ones working with him, and Adrien being there, doing what he do, came in there looking for some work. So they put him in the ring with a couple people. He did what he did, making noise in there. It was crazy. It was funny too at the same time because that's what he always did.
You stopped Linares to the point where they stopped the sparring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
How old were you now?
Huh?
How old were you?
I think I was about 19.
Oh,
18 or 19, yeah.
Pacquiao didn't have a knockout since the Cotto fight. He fought overseas for the first time in a long time, and now he has a knockout. What did you make of that?
I didn't make shit out of it. He had a knockout.
You weren't suspicious of it at all?
Nah, I just see where you're trying to go with it.
I'm not trying, I'm going.
I already know where you at. I don't know what he was shooting in his blood, brother. I just know he got a knockout that time, and you know what I'm saying?
We asked you about this in New York, and you said there was going to be USADA testing for the fight.
VADA.
Oh, it was VADA testing?
It's VADA testing,
okay.
yeah.
So you've been tested a lot?
Yeah, I've been tested, yeah. After I made some noise, but yeah.
But it was supposed to, because you did say USADA at the first, they changed it?
I don't know. You trying to get real technical or some shit.
No, but VADA is better than USADA.
I don't know what's better, bro. I just know they take blood and piss.
But so you were tested, so you feel comfortable going into
I feel real comfortable.
Testing.
I feel real comfortable.
You said you made some noise. What do you mean by that?
Huh? Everybody seen it and went viral.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
Nah, I can't elaborate on it.
No, I mean both guys tested, to prepare for the fight, and it's gonna be a great fight Saturday night. Maybe he's looking to become the new WBA.
Is this the right place, right time for this fight? I know you dreamt about fighting somebody like Pacquiao for a long time. Do you feel like it came at the right time for you?
Like I always said, and like I was always told, man. Time take place. Time is the perfect thing for everything. Timing. And I think it's just my time to take over the sport of boxing. And this fight is it's time. It wasn't time back then, but now it's time, and I got to take advantage of it.
Is it better now that you've had your ups and downs in your career? Does it make you a different fighter heading this fight? Would you have been prepared for that fight if it happened 3, 4, 5 years ago?
We never know, but we know we're ready. We're 100% ready now. And I just can't wait.
Is this the most focused you feel like you've ever been for a fight?
One of them. I can't say that. One of them. This has been one of my best camps. And man, I just can't wait to go out there and put on a hell of a show. I got my young fighters starting it out. Slick Dez and Bro Slitter from Chicago. And then I got Big Bro starting it out. And then I got to finish. So
does it feel good to be able to, do something for these guys that you grew up with, or like be a mentor to some of these guys, being the kind of tough upbringing that Cincinnati out there?
Of course, man. Coming from Cincinnati, man, it feel real good. What can I say? Everybody that we've looked up to, they either got in trouble and things happen down the line to where it's like, dang, we can't go that road. We got to. So now coming up, we got to break that curse. They call it a Cincinnati curse. So guys like me, guys like Rashid Warren, we got to break the curse, the curse, and show the kids that there's other ways to go. You know what I'm saying? Other than getting in trouble.
Who were some guys that you looked up to when you were coming up in the boxing game as a young kid?
I mean, it was a lot of guys. We got Rashid Warren, we got Ricardo Williams Jr., we got Ron Seiler, we got Rave Springs, we got a lot of guys, and James Helms. It's a lot of guys. Keith Kemp. I mean, it can go. Gerald Tucker. We got a lot of guys that really done some great things in the boxing world. But I think we've taken it to another level on the professional side, and that's where we at with it now.
It's interesting you bring up Ricardo Williams, because obviously he was a guy that had a lot of promise. Was on HBO really early in his career.
Yeah.
Didn't kind of cross that threshold into being a superstar. You're a superstar. You're one of the biggest known names in boxing, even though you've won and lost. Does this Pacquiao fight take you to another level if you're able to win this?
Absolutely. This started another chapter in my book, and it's only up from here. This after this win, it gives me and put me right back where I was supposed to be and where my name should have already been. But it all started January 19th.
Freddie Roach has been saying that Pacquiao's going to be aggressive, and Kevin Cunningham told me that's exactly what you want. It plays right into your hands. Can you elaborate on that? Not that you're going to give the strategy away, but
all that shit sound good till you get hit by Adrien, bro. All that shit sound real good.
Do you think they're underestimating your? Sorry, do you think they're underestimating your power in that respect?
I think they underestimating a lot. They underestimating a lot that Adrien Broner can and can't do. But this is a fight where I can show the world, all of the things that I've been gifted with, that God gave me, and a lot of people look at me different after this fight.
Have you shown? Do you feel like you've shown 100% of what you had, 80%?
I don't think so. Cause even he can tell. I mean, he seen me. A lot of these people that seen me do so much. Whether it's in the gym or they know what I can do. And sometimes in a fight, I don't lay it all out there. But man, this training camp been so much. Man, I just can't wait to the round, to the bell ring.
Why do you feel like you haven't laid it all out? Was it just not getting up?
Situations, it's just situations, that I learned from, situations that I learned from. But I'm older now. I'm about 10 years as a professional now, and it's my time to take over.
Well, what's the most complete performance you feel like you've had up until this point in your career? What fight do you look back on and you're like, that was me at my absolute best?
I really can't say because I don't think y'all seen AB at his absolute best. Y'all just seen some great, good performances. But you know, Pacquiao should definitely after this win over Pacquiao, y'all gonna. They say this is what they say, and correct me if I'm wrong. They say you're only good as your last win. Just like he just said, one of y'all just said Pacquiao ain't had a knockout and now he got a knockout. But what about all these other wins when he getting knocked out? What about all these fights when he getting knocked out and getting stretched out? See, y'all only remember the last fight he had when he knocked somebody out. So, you know, I think after this fight is gonna almost evaporate my whole everything that happened in the past, and then everybody gonna be like, all right.
Do you think they'll get the credit, or do you think that they'll make excuses?
I don't care if I get the credit or not after this. Yeah.
How satisfying will it be for you, though, personally?
It's real satisfying. Satisfying to me, my kids. My kids set for
The bank account?
You know where I was going with
You talk about like some of the setbacks you've had and things outside the ring. Do you feel like a win over Pacquiao can kind of change the narrative from Adrien Broner maybe being a cautionary tale to, you know, be a whole different narrative?
I mean, you've asked like 4 of the same questions in a different way. But but like I told you once before, you know, this fight will definitely be a big statement in my career, and it erased everything that happened in the past.
What's been the feedback from the hood? Like, are you feeling the love and support?
Man, I'm gonna be the first person to turn Vegas to a big ass block party. I promise you, Saturday night it's gonna be a big block party.
I don't know if you believe in any of this stuff, but this is the arena where he got knocked out by Marquez, knocked unconscious, and Floyd beat him pretty easily. Does that mean anything to you?
I don't look at stuff like that, but you know, I really do. I don't do all that superstitious stuff and all that. I ain't with all that.
Like nothing even before the fight. You don't do anything the same or anything like you don't believe in any of that stuff.
Nah, I don't.
What do you think the Maidana fight did for you? Obviously, you lost the fight, of course, but what do you think that fight did for you in the eyes of boxing fans?
It helped me.
Did it?
Yeah, it helped me. It slowed me down a little bit. If I win that Maidana fight, I'd probably be dead right now, man. I was moving so fast. You know, but God working mysterious ways, though. I think that was just to show me, like, you know, man, you got to chill your little ass out a little bit. But you know, I'm back here. I'm right back here. And even after that, you know, my name still kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And then I win another world title after that, and my name just keeps growing and growing and growing, you know. It's all about growth.
You think your name got bigger because of the way you bit down in that fight? You kept fighting, you got up. And...
See, I showed more in that fight with the loss than I showed in my best wins. You know, and they know to get me out of there, man, I'll die first, man.
Do you laugh at some of the talk about Pacquiao not because of that they're saying Pacquiao can knock you out and all of that?
Man, I don't give a fuck about Pacquiao, brother, to be honest. I really don't. And, you know, I respect him. I respect what he's done in the sport, you know, because he definitely changed a lot for the sport. He definitely paved a lot of ways for people in the sport. But, you know, I don't really care too much about none of all that.
What do you think it is about Adrien Broner that, despite suffering some losses, ups and downs, that you're still one of the biggest names in boxing? People seem to connect to you in a different way than other fighters.
I'm me, man. I'm me. It ain't no duplicate. Well, it is. I got a twin brother, but but I'm me. No matter what, no matter if we, I don't care if the camera's around or not. I'ma always be me.
Do you think it has something to do with you're really open about even your struggles when you're going through a hard time? Do you think that's something people connect to?
I'm just not afraid to say how I feel and express myself. See, cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did after the Maidana loss, I did an interview, and they was supposed to air it on TV, and they ain't put it on TV. because they thought that I was gonna be sad and crying and shit. Remember that, Mike? I did one, and then they stopped it, and then they came back and did another one, and they never aired it.
What did you say?
Huh?
Who filmed it?
Showtime.
What did you say in that interview?
Huh?
What did you say in that?
I was the same way. I guess they thought I was gonna be sad and crying and shit, but I was just the same way.
Speaking of Maidana, after he
I
fought,
heard he coming back.
Heavyweight.
Huh?
Heavyweight, maybe.
I don't know, man. He might. He always get big and then lose all the way. But I wish him the best. Maidana, that's my homie.
he said after he fought you, he doesn't remember the 12th round because you hit him so hard.
Shit. I don't remember a couple rounds either. At least we being honest.
What did you stay? You stayed in touch with him after a little bit, or at least? Or?
Nah, that's my nigga though. Maidana, we cool.
Something about what happened in that fight keeps you together that way. You mean?
Nah, it's just it's a business, man. It ain't nothing personal. Shit. I hope he come back. I want to fight his ass again.
Is there a marching order from your team to make sure that this fight lasts 12 rounds? Or?
We just going in to get the win. If the knockout present itself, I'm definitely gonna take it. But yeah, we definitely coming to get the victory.
Not worried about getting a bogus decision or something? Bigger name like Pacquiao?
Man, get his number and tell him to text me, because I don't.
You're saying, are you concerned if it goes to the cards because he's the big? Are you concerned if it goes to the cards that you? But he's lost. He's been on the wrong side of decisions here also. So this,
I'm not. As long as I do, as long as I do what I gotta do, man, everything will be alright. What's up?
Adrien, what did you make when you got knocked out by Marquez?
I really didn't see the fight. I just seen all the memes. And that's when planking was going around. And that's when planking was going around. So everybody say he was planking and stuff.
Everybody talks about the tough opponents, Pacquiao, Garcia, whoever. But is the toughest opponent just you?
You could say that, because in my losses, it isn't about what they did; it's what I didn't do. So you can't say that.
Are you the biggest name in the sport with the win?
Biggest name in the sport right now, if you ask me. Honestly. Floyd, what? He's retired. Then you got Pacquiao, but it's AB.
You're still so young, considering how long you've been a pro. How long do you see yourself fighting at this point?
Shit, I got a long time to go. I don't take that much punishment. I ain't been in no real grueling wars that hurt me and fucked up my talk and my speech. I'm good. We can read, we can see good, we can walk straight, we good.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
R. Kelly's still good on the playlist?
Huh?
R. Kelly's still good on the playlist?
Yeah, leave my nigga alone, man. Leave R. Kelly alone, man.
Music at parties?